Okay, folks, we're back here on the BMW project, the 325i. As I was talking about before, I finally removed the bumper. I did get the bumper in. It was a used bumper. I did get it in. I'm going to have to repair this damage right here before I can get the bumper on. And I'm waiting for some other pieces as well. I just ordered also a bracket that goes on the side. So here's the bracket. This bracket here goes over onto the passenger side. Once I pull this damage out, that's going to go there. It's going to be one of the things that holds the bumper onto the car. With these little clips that I showed you before, the way that they are, they'll hold it on there. So there's that. I've got the interior pretty cleaned up. Got the I got the back seat in it. So you can see it's much better. Get this box out of there. Now you can see it's a lot better. I'm going to have to get some type of, like a coloring, to color this thing, put it back to the nice color that it was. But it is all cleaned up. It's back in where it goes. The floors look pretty good. And I did manage to get a brand new set of mats for it. There they are. Called the E46 mats. This is for a complete set here. I was looking into what E46 means. Apparently it means different things, but the E means the series, which is the 320. What is this? The 325 from the 2000 or 1900 something, 1999 to, I'm not sure exact years. So that's what the E means, and the 46 means from like the 2002 up to like the 2006 or 2008. The 4 means, I mean, I'm not sure what the 6 means, but the 36 I think was up to, the E36 was up to like it was up to 2001, and then the 46 went from the 2002 on up to like the 2008, 2009. So I got the mats. Of course, I haven't got them in yet because I still have more work to do in the interior. I also got the dash, the console, the armrest. I got a brand new armrest here. As you can see, I've got to get that installed. The old one had broke. It's all busted up. If you can see it there, it's all coming apart. It's all busted. So I've got to replace that. Get that in there. Again, once we get all these pieces replaced, I'll get it all cleaned up really good. Get the mats in. It's going to look really nice inside. It's a good looking interior. Had just a couple of flaws there. But I wanted to show you the bumper as well. There's this other project I'm working on. The doors for my 2014 Ford Transit Connect. I'm working on that project as well. That's the door there that I took off. It's all bent up. Here's the door that I bought that I'm going to replace it with. But let me show you the bumper. I got a pretty good deal on a used bumper. Not sure how good the lighting is in here for you, but there's the bumper. Pretty good shape. Same color. There's a few little scratches here and there. Got something on the corner here. It feels like it could bump it up, could be buffed out. Just a few little spots here and there. I think wouldn't be much of a problem. Buff it out. If it came down to it, could always shoot a coat of paint on it. But I think it's in pretty good shape, so I think we're going to be okay. A few little nicks and scratches. That's pretty much about it on that. No, get the bumper on there. I cleaned it up. The main thing is I have to get that dent out. But what I'm waiting on is the key that came with the vehicle. It's a it won't start because the key is damaged. The key fob is damaged. Radio doesn't work and it won't start. Everything else works fine. So I have to wait. With BMW, you can't just walk in the door and say, hey, I want to buy a key fob, and they just give you a brand new key fob and you could go steal anybody's car. So you have to take the title to them. The title has to be in your name. Well, I just bought the car, so we have to send it off and get it titled. And so we're waiting for the title to come back. Once it comes back, then we can go up and get a key for it. Once I get the key for it, then I'll be able to take and move the car, because with that damage, I'm going to have to hook it to something solid to be able to pull that out. And like I was saying on one of my previous videos, that I plan on hooking it to a tree and using some kind of a rope or a chain, not a rope, a chain or a cable. I have a nice tree right here, pretty solid tree. I was thinking about hooking it around that and then pulling it from there with my come along. We'll see how that works out. But I've got to be able to move the car to get it there. If I have any problem with that tree, I've got several other trees around here. I think it'll work. I've done this before. I'm really hoping for the best on this, because that really is the only damage on this body is just that corner piece right there. So it took a pretty good whack, but I think with a little bit of ingenuity and a little bit of time, I think we can get it pretty good. And then at least get it going. Again, like I was saying, it's for my daughter. So at least get her a car up and running, get her on the road. Alrighty, so that's it. I just wanted to fill you in on you know, the parts that we've got in. I'm still waiting on the tail light. It's saying it should be in the next day or so. I thought it would have been in today, but not. So I'm waiting on the tail light. And there is, oh, also the bracket. This bracket right here, this holds the top of the bumper in. This one got busted as well on the side that this damage is done. I'm waiting on that as well. So once we get that in, I got the piece that goes right here, got the bumper in, waiting on the tail light, and then once I pull this damage out, then we can start getting this all back together. You can see here when I pushed it in, it kind of pushed it over a little bit, so I'm going to have to pull this corner out this way to pull this back up, where I'm kind of out and upward to get this damage out right here. Like I said, I'm not looking for perfection on this. I'm just looking for a car that looks somewhat decent. My daughter can drive it. She can haul the kids to the doctor's appointments, what have you. The trunk lid works perfectly, so there's no issues with that thing. It opens and closes good, seals good. So this doesn't cause any problems. It just doesn't look quite as good. So I'd like to at least try to get it out as best I can. Okay, so that was the next step. I just thought I'd let you know we got some parts in. I'll fill you in more as the other parts that come in. And as soon as I get this thing running, I start working on this corner. I'll make another video of working on this corner here. And then, like I was saying, it's got an issue with the clutch, which I'm not sure, because I haven't got it running, what the issue with the clutch is. And so I won't know until, of course, I get it running and then try to drive it. My friend that I bought it from said the engine's good, just had the issue with that clutch, and then they broke the key fob. So, alrighty, so we will see you on the next video. Until then, have a good one. Bye.